Hey everyone, this is Verdulid here, and today we have Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, a post-narrated one. A long time since we last posted one of those. This battle is against Eric. He's a very great PokeTuber. He beat me the first time we met in the LBA. Then I beat him the second time for this season, which, by the way, his record this season is 11-1, which means he won 11 times and only lost once. So we gave him his only loss, so that's amazing. Anyways, this is a tiebreaker, but at the same time it's a fun battle because we don't have a fully competitive. Actually, we do have competitive teams, but you know, they're not an LBA battle, so not as pro. But at the same time, my team, I spent a lot of time building it. The idea behind it is just to spam hazards and then bring Suicune and Skarmory to roar things, and Venusaur just to protect Suicune and Skarmory because its typing is perfect for these two. Anyways, I lead off with my Skarmory, set up some rocks and spikes. As he goes for Draco, misses 2 Dracos in a row, which sucks for him. I think it's a 5% chance to miss 2 Dracos in a row. And then he lands his Draco and gets a crit, so we can see that this is turn 3 and every single move had hacks in it. So that's kind of funny. Anyways, also if you're noticing finally some audio in Pokemon, that's nice, right? Finally figured out how to do it, and this is awesome. Anyways, it's set to Roost here. I know he can't knock me out of the Draco, so him missing the Draco here doesn't really matter as long as he doesn't get a crit. If he gets a crit, he kills me. But anyways, I did get some of my leftovers. I decided to go for Roost again because keeping my sturdy intact would be important for the Honchkrow. If Honchkrow is fully physical or scarfed with Moxie, you know. Whatever Honchkrow wants to do in these situations. So I decided to go here for Roost. Obviously I have Shadow Cop, the Gengar, which is an Assault Vest Gengar. The reason I have Assault Vest is because I want to see this team is hyper offensive. Actually, it's far from hyper offensive, but it really needs to get rid of the hazard removal. So I throw Gengar in the face of Starmie and other things, and once they go for Psychic, they can't really get the KO on me, just because I do have an Assault Vest. So here I go for Sludge Bomb. That was literally a brain fart. I wasn't predicting Honchkrow or anything. I just went for Sludge Bomb. I have no idea why. If you want to make this team, you better have Sludge Wave over Sludge Bomb, by the way, just to not be walled by Chestnut. So go for Shadow Ball, get that special defense drop, which was what I was looking for. And it was funny when I clicked Sludge Bomb and it did nothing. I was looking at my EVs and I was like, did I not train him? Why is Sludge Bomb doing so little? And then my brain fart just disappeared and I realized how stupid I was. So here I go for other Shadow Ball after he got this special defense drop. As he goes to Honchkrow, good prediction on his part, not risking the Sludge Bomb. And then I switch out and go into my Skarmory, hoping that he doesn't have Pursuit, which he does not have that. So this is super nice. He goes for Brave Bird on my Skarmory. Now this Brave Bird does respect him a lot amount of damage, but the important thing is that he didn't go for Sucker Punch, which means he broke Skarmory's Sturdy. Breaking Skarmory's Sturdy would help him get the Heat Wave kill, which he does possess. I did not know he had. Did I say possessed? I mean possessed. Does he have Heat Wave? I don't know that, but he does reveal the Heat Wave, and he gets the crit, which I think matters in the KO, but doesn't really matter because he was gonna kill me regardless. He gets the Moxie boost and loses some of his health. I guess if he didn't get the crit, he would have died to the double Heat Wave. But then again, this battle's full of hacks. I'm not going to talk about the rest of them. So I'll go for Aqua Jet here and kill Bruce. He doesn't go for Sucker Punch, which is surprising. I guess he didn't want me to set up Dragon Dance or something like that. But Sucker Punch would have gave him a quite nice amount of damage. I think it would put me in the yellow easily. So he goes to Tentacarl here. Tentacarl, actually, I just noticed his name is Tentacarl. I could click knockoff and kill this thing, but again, I don't want him spending all my endless hazards. As I go to Gengar, as he rapid spins, and it doesn't do that much. I mean, it doesn't do anything, obviously, since it's resisted. And here I fire off a Shadow Ball. With Honchkrow gone, I don't think he has any Shadow Ball resistance. Kind of forgot his team. Anyways, he goes for Scald here, and Assault Vest is coming through, honestly. I'm not dying to the endless amount of Scalds. And then I fire off another Shadow Ball here and finish this Tentacruel finally. So we can be happy. No more hazard removals. This team could use a Bishop, honestly, to punish defoggers, but eh. So he goes here to Sharpedo. I do have Energy Ball, which would obviously KO, but I can't risk it because the obvious Protect is coming. So I go to Suicune, or my Isley. If anyone watches Claymore, you'll realize who's Isley. So I go to my Isley, and he goes for Crunch without evolving to get the speed boost. Risky prediction on his part, but amazing. And then he gets the defense drop. With the defense drop, I can't live the Mega Evolution Crunch. I was planning to roar him out, but unfortunately he does get the special defense drop, but it's not the end of the world because I do have Venusaur in the back, which I have Venusaur in the back, which can beat this thing one-on-one as long as it's healthy. So he Mega Evolves and goes for a Crunch, taking out my Suicune with the sharp, what do you call it? Tough, no, Strong Jaw. Yes, with the Strong Jaw, taking out my Suicune, and then I go into my Plant, the Venusaur. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and click Giga Drain. I don't want to overpredict against this monster. And the most important thing for me is just, like, if he switches out his Sharpedo, this is perfect because he lost Speed Boost, and next time he will be very close, I think, to Aqua Jet range, but I'm not entirely sure. So I Mega Evolve with my Venusaur here and just go for Giga Drain. I don't have HP Fire, but I do have Leech Seed on Venusaur. So I said to Leech Seed this thing before switching. I figured he's gonna maybe defog or set up rocks, but regardless I wanted to seed him, even though I don't think he has defog, because if he has defog he wouldn't have been so persistent with trying to rapid spin with Tentacruel. So he sets up rocks here, and I decided to go to my Crawdaunt. Even though Crawdaunt is frail on the special side, it has a bit of physical bulk, so I know I can take any hit. Iron Head is resisted, and Brave Bird doesn't do won't kill me, especially with Leech Seed. I can guarantee that knockoff will kill him if I live that. So going to Crawdaunt as he hits me with the Brave Bird. Obviously we all know Crawdaunt is a freaking monster with its adaptability, base 125 attack, and knockoff that is 97 base power attack. I think it's 97. So he gets some of his health here, and doesn't matter. I'm gonna click knockoff and something's gonna die. Nothing will live this knockoff. So I click knockoff on this turn, just if it happens. Obviously you guys are used to me speeding up the videos, but since we have audio, we can't speed up the video anymore because we need the audio to last. I don't want it to be high-pitched Pokemon sounds. So you do click knockoff, kill the Skarmory, goes to Om Nom 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 Nom, digs into the stones and into the spikes. I can't risk it and go for Aqua Jet. Here I switch out. For some reason I figured he would go maybe for Waterfall over Crunch, but he just goes for Crunch, which wasn't a very smart play on my part, I guess. But I don't have a switch in for this monster anyways, so yeah. He just goes for Crunch, gets the critical hit, which doesn't matter because obviously it was a 2-hit KO regardless. And here I go to my Giacidao. I know I'm faster because we removed the speed boost from him. And I'm gonna click U-turn because obviously Sharpedos have Protect, even though he didn't Protect on that turn. But most Sharpedos, did I say Sharpedos? Okay, Sharpedos have Protect, so I click U-turn. This is obviously gonna kill, and if he switches out, he's gonna be in Aqua Jet range regardless. So he goes down here to my U-turn, and I go into my Crawdaunt. Actually, no, I go into my Shadow Cop. Yes, I go into my Shadow Cop. U-turn was perfect because if he went into his Conkeldurr, I could U-turn on that thing and go into Gengar. He can't Mach Punch it, obviously. But he goes into Armageddon. I don't have a switch for this monster's Draco, so we have two adaptability users in this battle. I go for Shadow Ball, and Shadow Ball does a nice amount of damage, and he retaliates with Sludge Wave, taking out my Shadow Cop, which did an awesome job in this battle, taking out the Tentacruel and preventing Hazard Spin. So goodbye Gengar. And then I go into my Gannicus, so let's go Gannicus. I know Gannicus is most likely faster than this thing since I think a lot of Dragalge are not max speed. So go for knockoff, knock this thing off, and even if I don't get the knockoff, I will go into my Mienshao and kill it with High Jump Kick. It is a choice band High Jump Kick. So it goes into Kronk, and it was tough here. If he's physically defensive with Bulk Cup, going for Aqua Jet would be maybe a misplay. But if he's a Salt Fist, I am better off going for Aqua Jet. So I just click Aqua Jet because I think it's literally a mid-ground play. I'm not gonna give him any opportunity, because if I gave him if I hit him with Aqua Jet and then he bulks up and gets someone's health with leftovers, even a choice band high jump kick might not get the KO. But now he's at this range. Crits doesn't matter because this is high jump kick and choice banded high jump kick. And right now it's all up to if I miss the high jump kick or not. He goes for Mach Punch, putting me at half health, which means that if I miss it, I'll lose. But we do land the high jump kick, which is super awesome. And we get the KO on Conqueror. So this is an awesome match against Eric. He has a YouTube channel. Please check it out. He's an awesome YouTuber. And yeah, don't forget to like and write a comment. I love reading comments. So see you guys next time.